Alright. Let's get right back into it. Right back. Camera on. I can scoot this over a bit. Like right there. Fuck. I think what I had to do next was I thought I clicked on the blackboard. Fancy Dan. Let's go do the Fancy Dan thing first. Oh, it's Fancy Dan's at the speakeasy. Speakeasy, friend. Hey, it's you again. You find Oliver? Sort of. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver is gone. The handoff went extremely bad. Badly. Yeah, that too. You go over the events at the fridge factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces at various points in your story because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Show him the deed. Dan skims the deed. Says here that ownership of the speakeasy is automatically transferred to whoever has physical possession of this deed. Huh, is that legal? None of this is legal. Oh yeah. I guess you're my new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss and another one to celebrate the new one. Too soon, Dan. No, I think that's a good idea. I guess we ought to change the name since, well, Oliver's place is no longer Oliver's place. Suppose that's right. Got any ideas? Well, you could go traditional and just call it Dapper Swerve's place, or something hip like the Purple Door, or something incisive and avant-garde like, I don't know, Noblesse Oblige. I want to name it something else. Oh God. The Serve Spot. And serve will be spelled like this. Oh, that's good. You know, it's like like serve bot. Actually, it'll just be called serve spot. That's good. Serve spot. I like it. Now to business. Business. We make the beer in house, so that's safe. But we're out of everything else, and based on your story, I'd say the stuff at the factory isn't safe to use. Yeah. You can find booze or mixers or garnishes, bring it back here. Any idea where to get started with that? No, but you might check with Barnaby. Barnaby? Dan points at the milky-eyed sot at the table by the wall. He doesn't see very well, but he's got a nose for news and a sixth sense for booze. He might know where you can find what you're looking for. Thanks. Found some floor grapes. Floor grapes, eh? Well, when life gives you floor grapes, make floor wine, baby. Sounds like a plan. Order drink. Oh, these must be potions. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Okay. It's Barnaby. Don't bother him. He's bouncing. Who's bouncing? There's a door here. It won't budge. It must be barred shut from the other side. Okay. Floor wine, aka MD 2020. Hello, idiocy. He turns his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink. Leave him to his milkiness. Buy him a drink, I guess. I don't have a choice. After a few moments and few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. I see. I think I see. The lake is deep enough to... Okay, he's just gonna say the same thing. Alright. Okay. Oh, look. They try, but they'll never dam up the flow. Alright. Distilled to its essence, a lake is just a valley abandoned. Alright. Milky Dan is not helping me out too much. Alright. I don't think I have any side quests right now. And I got a little space, like a little tiny heater. My hands are not cold at all right now. It is so nice. It's Jessica. I found the watch. It was complicated. I'd be more surprised if you told me it was simple. Well, you know the drill. Strap it on and jump in the uncursing machine. I already did. I mean, it's a pocket watch, so I didn't strap it. Good. Go get some sleep, okay? You look like you've been through the ringer. I won't dispute that. Charles got anything? Hey, good to see you. We've had quite a morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find, Dapper Swerve. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Mustflower. Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Mustflower out of dock. Couldn't steer, drove into a starfish. Whole thing sank instantly. Anyways, anything I can help you with? I saw your name at the visitor's book at St. Polycarp. Oh, sure. Do a little whittling to pass the time now and again. Sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. He opens his desk drawer and tosses you a little wooden gargoyle on a leather coil. Or a leather cord. A little wooden gargoyle on a leather strap, whittled by Charles Wallace. The base has the motto, "Keep on truckin'" carved into it. Keep on truckin' is one of the funniest things that any article that you are wearing can say. Oh, neat. Thanks. Charles seems preoccupied. He keeps checking his pockets and the drawers of his desk. Lose something? Yeah, I seem to have misplaced the chuck key to my drill. What's a chuck key, Charles? What's a chuck key, Charles? It's a little twisty thing for tightening the chuck on a drill. Any idea where you lost it? It can't have gotten too far. The cord on this thing got stuck in the outlet, and it's not long enough for me to drill anything that isn't in this neighborhood. I could help you look for it. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like I said, it's gotta be nearby. Just wander around. I'm sure it'll turn up. There's a button on your map labeled Wander that will allow you to have a range. Okay, yeah. Okay, another public urinal. Oh, shit. Where do you think you're going, Crepe? I've forgotten this. I don't really have a choice here. Can I kill off this? I don't think I can. I can make him pretty damn weak, though. Reduces damage by 4. I can do 17 damage. Pretty damn good. Hey, stop scratching my blankie. Please? Oh, that's right. They heal. I forgot about that. Dong, 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 dong. What's up with that dude's health? What dudes? This dude's? This dude's? Look at this dude. Shoot this. Actually, let's do this. So I think when the health is blinking, that tells you how much damage you're about to take, I'm pretty sure. So like he's about to do 2 damage. Or yeah, when you highlight it. So like, see, I highlight him, it's not gonna do anything. I highlight him, he's gonna do 2 physical damage to me and all my allies. So it blinks. That's actually really nice. Bong, 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 bong. Nothing to do. Oh. Oh, wow. Hold on. My mouse was like kind of caught on the back of my PS2, so it was like really annoying. Like try to pull it. Tune into the next. Same loathing time, same loathing channel. Hello, Rem. Can't believe I haven't found his thingy still. Oh, look, Charles's check key. Charles says it performs some kind of drill-related function. You see a glint of metal underneath a nearby bush. Hey, this must be that thing Charles Wallace lost. Yeah, I found it. That's it. Thank you. Where'd you find it? Under a bush. Oh yeah, probably that bush I was drilling holes in the other day. Well now, what can I do for you? I like Charles. You know, anyone that drills holes into a bush, I can trust them. I can trust them. Hey Dapper Swerve, before you go to bed, I need you to approve a new tenant for the storefront next door. What? Why is that up to me? Charles shrugs. Somebody's got to do it. 3 applicants for the place. Okay, what are they? First applicant is Rodkin's Fine Jewelry store. Could really class up old Plunkett Street. Second is La Table Enchantee. It's like a high-end kitchen store, magical utensils and the like. The last applicant is Texas Instruments. Guy from Texas selling musical instruments, I suppose. I like the sound of the instrument store. Hopefully. Haha. Get it? So stupid. Okay, I'll get them moved in and get the next storefront ready for applicants. I like the sound of the music store. I hope. Haha. I like how just like the ha-has get me. The ha-has really get me. The bed in which your corporeal self is presumably still sleeping. Oh wow, it actually only goes to the end of the floorboards. All of your favorite pants, gone. It's Jeff, the kid who used to bully you in 3rd grade. Make amends! Hey Jeff, listen. No hard feelings, okay? I understand in retrospect that you must have had problems at home. And I just want you to know everything is okay now. Jeff swats the overdue library book out of your hands. Ah, I see. Since this is just a dream version of you, you're still as much of a jerk as you were in 3rd grade. Jeff suddenly punches you, knocking out all of your teeth. Hey, if this was actually happening, I'd be really mad. These are unmistakably your teeth. You can tell by the scar on the upper left second bicuspid, but your teeth are also still definitely in your gums where they belong. What a jerk! You better get away from him before he knocks out something more important than your dream teeth. Is that spooky nerd from the refrigerator factory? Ugh, who invited him to your dream? Move past him. Excuse me, I need to get past you, I think. Hello, Sev. You do not belong here. In my own dream? I think I'm literally the only person in all of existence who does belong here. This dream is only partially yours. This central vicinity is under different ownership. Whose ownership? I should think it obvious. I have claimed this region of your dream space for myself. And you are who? And who are you? And are who? And are who you? You are who? Accountant General Terrence Poindexter. Decidedly not at your service. I would tip my hat to you, but you do not merit such a gesture. Fine by me. The hat is creepy and evil looking anyway. Poindexter's eyes narrow. He points the weird device he's holding at his hat. It starts beeping in a fast, irregular pattern. Do I take you to mean that this hat appears unusual to you in a visual sense? Well, yes. Putting it mildly, it's like an anti-hat. Poindexter arches an eyebrow. I must inform the president. You want to talk to President Coolidge about your weird hat? You have misapprehended both subject and object. It It is the real president I must speak with, and the topic of conversation will be you. I see. Indeed, you see far too much. In fact, when next we meet, I will have prepared a remedy for this complication. He steps off the edge of whatever it is you're standing on and plummets into the nothingness below. Well, that's a troubling bit of foreshadowing. This bookshelf is not behaving the way bookshelves do when you're awake. You grab the book at random and a bookshelf puffs out of existence. Vibrations of the nether zones. Hard to tell what this book is about because it won't stop shaking. Increasing grants a combat skill, jazz hands. Oh, that's right. I know. A doorway back to the waking world, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I should have checked my to-do list. Who the fuck is this guy? I got the skill jazz hands. If you held onto it longer, you could probably get your hands shaking even more stylishly. It takes some effort though. If you do jazz hands, okay, yeah. Touching the shaky book makes your hands start shaking in a way that you are surprised to find is really cool. How much experience do I have? 75 experience right now? I think, oh, well, 100. I might wait for 100 to get maybe this. Hello, my little kitty. We'll see. We'll see. Because I kind of do want to... Okay, yeah. Alarmingly, a man in an expensive suit is standing at the foot of the bed. What the heck? Who are you? You may call me Don Toblerone. I representate a certain organization of, shall we say, like-minded criminals. Organized criminals? Like the mob? Wait, you're the Don of the local mob? The mob boss is in my room personally? No, I am not the Don. That is merely my nomenclature. It's an abbreviation for Donald. Oh, well, that's confusing. There's been a matter of some confiscation, yes. I do have a sobriquet, but I don't care for it very much. What is it? Donny Thesaurus. I'm gonna hazard a guess that they call you that because you like long words. That is very astute of you. Of course, this aesthetician comes as no surprise to me. My associators tell me you handled yourself well during the conflagration at the refrigerator manufactorium. Sobriquet. Although this guy probably says it my way. Do I have a bowling ball weave? No, it's a coconut weave. It's a coconut hat. I handle myself well all the time. Do you actually own a thesaurus? I am here to propound for you considerationing a certain proposition. Come again? I'm here to make you an offer. Oh, can I refuse it? Certainly, though your refusation would be, shall we say, unadvisatory. I'm not interested. Go fly a kite. I'm interested. What's the offer? From time to time, my collegiates and I have certain requirements, but lack the necessary manpower. Necessary, that is what he said. Manpower to achieve them. At such junctures, we make lucrative arrangements with certain capable individualists. We find ourselves at this moment at a juncture such as the junctures I have thus subscribed. So you want me to do contract word for the mob? Exactingly. Okay, sure. Fuck it. An excellent decision, if I may articulate such. So what happens now? Just sit tight, as they say. We will call upon you telephonically. Gives you a curt nod, then leaves the room through the window. Takes him 3 or 4 tries to work the latch. Alright. Alright then. There's no shows, yeah. There's no shows invented yet. Hey there, Dapper Swerve. How'd you sleep? Fine until a mob guy crawled into my bedroom window. Oh yeah, that window is pretty lousy. Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass. The directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectotron says it's out near Crystal Dream Lake. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something better, even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. The stop is out front is your gateway to a whole wide world of adventure. Swell, thanks. An unlimited bus pass, good for an entire year. It's truly a ticket to a world of moderate convenience and comfort. Where do I go when I get there? Unfortunately, I couldn't get a more specific reading than near the lake. Something about the place is making the instruments go all screwy. Here, take this map. This picture postcard of Crystal Dream Lake is detailed enough to serve as an AirSats map. This is a postcard. It has a map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. Yeah, that's what a map is. A picture of a place. I guess I can't argue with that logic. Damn, she got me. You can feel that guy's speech patterns infecting your brain. Anybody want to play chess? Not me. Never learned. Jessica? Sure. Sit down to play. You sit down and Jessica sits opposite of you. Set one of her knights on fire? Jesus. I'll play white. Jessica advances one of her knights. How do you respond? What the fuck? Is Jadob? Jadob a bishop? Yeah. Jessica grins. Shoot. Jessica moves a knight and captures one of your bishops. What's your play? Pianchetto a knight? The snowman. The snowman's bishop trip? Pianchetto a knight. Jessica chuckles. Aw, crap. Jessica moves a knight and captures one of your knights. How do you respond? Develop a rook? The haunted rook defense? Well played, Jessica. Do we get to play again? Oh, yeah, we do. Jessica advances one of her pawns. Defend your queen with a queen. Wait, what? Skewer a bishop. Oh. Defend your queen with a rook. Jadob a pawn. Damn. I must need all the armors. Yeah, were you here for the conversations about my coworker? One of my coworkers that I have now? Idiocy. He calls people Pookie, Big Pimpin', Baby, Big Dog. Calls people a lot of things. It's very interesting. Like, because, you know, I'm new there. And I did something, like, for the first time without anyone asking, and he just, like, saw me, like, doing it, or, like, finishing, and he was all, and he walks by, and he's like, let's go, Pookie! and, like, another time I was telling him about, like, how the pair of pants I bought for work like weren't fitting anymore, and like so I was like constantly having to pull them up, and he says before walking off, time to buy a belt, baby, and he just walks off. He's like a cryptid. It's so interesting. The shopkeeper gives you a friendly nod. Introduce yourself. Hi there, I'm Dapper. Dude, he is a character from this game. Holy shit. Well, howdy, Dapper Swerve. I'm Tex. Got all manner of portable musical instruments. Perfect for livening up a trip down a dusty old trail or whiling away the evening at a campfire. Those aren't typical use cases for me, but I get your drift. Yep, anything I can show you? That'll be $4, baby! Combat tambourine? Dude, throwing symbol? No! Wait a minute. The bells on this tambourine have been strategically loosened so they can be launched towards enemies. The throwing symbol. These objects are symbolic of your desire to throw sharp pieces of metal at people you disagree with. These are both insanely good. I don't know why I'd ever buy the combat tambourine though. Maybe if you're just that broke. Oh, I don't have enough moxie yet. What is my moxie at? My moxie? No, I think that's all the moxie I ever had. Basic humanity. Do 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 do. Oh, that's right. I need to take the bus. Wait, who's this guy? A blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum, then gives you a sharky grin and a little wave. Hey there, kitty cat. You're Dapper Swerve Yellow to the Third, right? Who's asking? Oh, look at you being all tough and mysterious. Well, Molly Buttons is who's asking, kitty. And I do like games, but don't push your luck with me. Okay, you got me. So how do you know my name? The boss sent me to lend you a hand and to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey now, I put in my 2 weeks notice before I left Poughkeepsie fair and square. Huh, no, not that boss. Dora, the boss. The boss. You know. She glances over both shoulders and hisses at you. My boss. Oh, that the boss. Yeesh. I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funning with me. I like to keep people guessing. So what, you're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And do what? What's a 20-something girl like you doing working for the mob anyway? Hey, now, I ain't just a pretty face. She pulls a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mad glitter in her eyes. Holy jeez! Put that away before someone sees it. Tee-hee-hee. Gripes, you have to whisper, the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public? So we teaming up or what? I don't need... Always got room for a gun-toting cutie pie. Oh, are you flirting with me? Sorry, kitty, you're a cutie too, but I already got a Sheba upstate. Shucks, well, welcome to the party anyway. Damn, she hit me with the I have a Sheba. Peachy, you want I should come with you right now or cool my heels at Serve Spot for a while? Let's see what she's got. Hey Obi, mind waiting for me at Serve Spot? Suits me just fine. My dogs are barking up a storm. You got it. Let's hit the bricks. Hit those bricks. Let's hit those bricks. Take a bus somewhere. Crystal Dream Lake. Chapter 2. The Spooky Forest. Holy shit! The unsinkable Molly Buttons. She's just standing there with her fucking Tommy gun. Oh, I'm Peachy, kitty. Why? Something eating you? Dude, you hearing this song? Kind of going off. It's some kind of funky pump contraption. Lights out from this house. Oh, wow. It's like a whole new area to explore. You probably ought to introduce yourself before you start poking at his stuff. You have a hard time understanding what you're seeing when you look through the window in the door. An aquarium, maybe? The lighthouse keeper, presumably. Talk to him. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you. My name's Dapper Swerve Yellow the Third. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? Yeah, I just ain't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. I see. Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I mind doing it. I mind it though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? Have you seen an old compass around? Directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Yeah. Got an old one I picked up in an estate sale about 20 odd years ago. I reckon I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs in the lighthouse, flooded. Flooded? Yeah. Build right to the top. Have a look through the window there and you might see a fish pass by. How did that even happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake! Anyway, I need a glass and valve to fix the pump. The hardware store down the road a piece, if you've a mind to help me out. Alright. It's an arcane oven. Do some cooking. Oh. Mana requires mana-enriched flour? This is kind of cool. Oh, look, I can get the armors. This is a good song. Oh, I can't, like, look at the thing. See you later. A dusty chess set. Ask about it. This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? Yeah. Took me 16 years. Took you 6 months to carve each piece? Pawns went quicker than the tall ones. But more or less, yeah. Horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. Want to play a game? Can't. Already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved is a single white pawn. Yeah. I went first about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody. Well, here, I'll play you. You push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months. Right. The lighthouse keeper hasn't taken his... Simple vanity for simple man. Check the mirror. I like my face right now. Nothing worse than a rushy chess partner. Lighthouse keeper's bed is simple, but very tidy. A single book sits on the table. Ask about it. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Find the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading in about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just got up at the last sentence of it. I've been reading 1 word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Yeah, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. Through the window, you can see that the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keeper has put a little cork in the keyhole. So, the lighthouse keeper confirmed. What does a lighthouse keeper actually do? Well, used to be I had to light the lamp every sundown, then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be when it was an oil lamp. We got a hookup to the electrical grid a couple of years ago, though. Now I just leave it on all the time. That all I have to do now is change the bulb once in a while. Sounds very peaceful. Yep, that it is. Nice and quiet. Plenty of time on my hands. You must have a bunch of hobbies. Yeah, got a book and a whittling knife. Plenty of middle distance to stare into. How'd you get into this line of work? Oh, my family's always been lighthouse keepers. On both sides. Ma and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while. Aw, that's kind of romantic. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Anyway, was this something you needed? No, I'm good. Alright. Let's wander a bit. I'm kind of feeling like wandering. Oh my god. Molly points out a sign posted at a fork in the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Oh, witches! Let's go check it out! You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries! It's the blood pumping, you know? Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises! Let's go check it out. I'm pretty interested. Lighthouse keeper low-key sounds like a fun job. Sounds like an interesting one, to say the least. Let's see. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult, till all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692, and the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. This is a horse trough. Actually, it's a water trough. I don't know why I said that other thing just now. You reel in a pair of old shoes? You got an item, saddle shoes. They're called saddle shoes because, like a saddle, they're worn directly underneath the butt. Ride the ground like a horse? You think interesting might be the opposite of lighthouse keeping? Maybe. Nice, you caught a nickelback lullaby fish. You toss it in your fish sack. You can keep fishing here. You caught a halibird. Looks like you've caught everything that was here. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but seems possible. Oh, that's right, I got the foot's ring. Let's equip. I guess I can keep the foot's ring. Actually, I'll equip the fop bum egg ring. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the fucking butt dragging one. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Cool, just like my cat. I want to get that checked out. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Shelves laden with identical jars of white stuff. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village's chief export, besides witchcraft? Hecate is staring glumly at an empty dish. Oh. See what's for sale. Rubbing paper? Making rubbings of historical graves and such like that. Thanks to advancements in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. I'll buy it because I must need it for something, right? It's a quest item. Maybe this kitty needs like tuna again. I'll come back here eventually. Staring at an empty bowl, just like my cat. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. Everything in this house was destroyed by fire except these two objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. There's an antique rag doll on display here. Take a look. The rag doll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says, witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Plinth has an old book on it. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says, Diary of Delia Putnam. So that confirms that. Mostly, it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering, the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everyone, just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. The security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hi there. Welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Ask him about the exhibits. Excuse me, Sorry, ma'am, I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Oh, huh. Guess that won't work. We actually use this well for water, so please... Oh, yeah. Let's fish in it. I'll probably just get a handful of water. Oh, I got meat. Oh, more meat. Oh, more meat. Let's see. Sandwich's church also served as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such ritual. This sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. The altar where the town's witches perform their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. Nice gazebo. The sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. These dried fawns are of no historical significance. You're not fond of this plant. There's no plaque on this table. It must have always been boring. This arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. Check the footnote. It has been pointed out to us that this arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore is merely a sparkling tapestry. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. Stairs to the 2.5 floor? The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants as if it was felt by the Proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Miss Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour and is also not part of the house. Oh, that was Mr. Proctor's bedroom. I said Miss twice. These stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people have just always had a weird taste. I didn't even notice that at first. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it. It is very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Avail yourself of it. Huh, all 3 doors go to the same place? The facility has 3 sinks and this is one of them. 1 toilet, 0 privacy. Flush it. I love that you get experience for flushing the toilets. Oh wait, what was this? This leads to a little cemetery behind the church. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Here's all the Proctor family. Nicholas Proctor. What the heck? He lived to be 230 years old? Peter Proctor, he was a duty head until the very end. The tombstone is covered in lichen. Oh, look, it's the hobo code. Tombstone is engraved with hobo code. The code reads hollow tombstone, possible treasure. You check inside the stone and there is indeed some treasure. Satchel's lucky hat. This thing is a solid gold hat band and there's a tag inside that says property of Satchel Duggins. But help yourself if you find it in a hollow tombstone or something. Proctor, our town founder. What hat am I wearing? Oh, more physical armor? I don't know, I kind of would like more meat. Oh wait, what did that say? There's more space in that direction, but there aren't any more graves. Okay. I think that's all that's here. You don't have any interest in investigating the area downwind of that outhouse. Let's wander a bit more. You happen upon a small rest stop type area just off the path with a rickety old picnic bench and a square brick bunker that is presumably a public toilet. Although a sign on the door says out of order and the sound of flies buzzing inside doesn't incline you toward testing that claim. There's also a meat operated blue cola cooler which still has a couple cans of soda in it. Although judging by the rust, it doesn't look to have actually cooled anything in a while. Increase your maximum AP, that's pretty good. Let's check the meat return slot. Oh, it's empty. Let's buy the soda. You drop your meat into the slot and turn the crank. The door pops open, granting access to your prize, such as it is. It's a shame the war prompted the big soda companies to start putting their drinks in cheap tin cans instead of the nice glass bottles they used to use. They tasted much better that way. Aw, man. Just as you're heading down one of the idyllic paths around the lake, you encounter a giant fallen tree blocking your way forward. Just go around it. What the fuck? A ray of sunshine peeks through the clouds and a light breeze rustles the trees, making your hike through the woods much more pleasant, at least for the moment. You even catch sight of a group of large, gaily colored butterflies nearby. You move toward them slowly, so not to startle them, and as you get closer, you realize that instead of having regular insect bodies, they're little people. Fairies, wow! Hello there! Hello! Gosh, you're really beautiful. You're beautiful! You're beautiful! Haha, that sounded just like my voice! Are you guys mimics? That's real cute. Ah, it's on my face! No, not my eyes! Ah! What? Ow, what the hell? You swat away a fairy that had fluttered up next to you and attempted to stab you in the neck with a rusty needle. Hell! Okay, I'll just be on my way. Look out, Jim! That one's got a gun! Indeed, another fairy is approaching, lugging a full-size snub-nosed revolver in its little arms. Hello, beautiful. Hey now, let's make a deal. You fairies like shiny things, right? Trinkets, shiny! That's right, well, I know where there's a whole bunch of shiny jewels buried, and if you let me go, I'll tell you where they are. I'll tell you where you let me go. You don't actually understand what I'm saying, huh? As if to confirm, the little creature makes the sound of a rabbit being strangled to death. Jesus fucking Christ. Fairy pine needler. Look out, Jim! That one's got a gun! Those are dark fairies. They're gun fairies. Hello, Talria Best. Talria? Am I saying that right? Though these things can't be allowed to exist, we're taking them out right now. Molly Buttons will kneecap Fairy Wackadoo. Holy fuck. Molly Buttons is a fucking psychopath. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, that one's got a fucking gun. Fairy Gunmother? Fairy Gunmother intends to shoot 3 random opponents. Okay, you need to die. Well, this should deal a lot of damage. Bam, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. You survey the brightly colored fairy tale carnage and pick up some useful looking bits. A fairy knife causes target to bleed for 3. That's pretty good. Gun parts. Make any weapon into a gun, which will use your moxie to determine its damage. Wait, what? Thaddeus leveled up too. Then you notice a faint shimmer in the air, a trail of glittering dust that seems to lead back deeper into the woods. Follow the trail of fairy dust. You follow the trail of shimmering dust, punctuated by torn up flowers, smashed beetles, and one beaten unconscious fox, and discover a small clearing filled with presumably fairy nests. Let's explore it now. Oh, Christ. The fuck is this? This mess of twigs and sap is a fairy nest. Attach? The throwing symbol is already a ranged weapon. So it is. Wait, so this works on non-ranged weapons? I'm so confused. So like if I don't want to turn my, so like I can turn anything into a gun. So like I can turn this baseball bat into a gun. Cause like that's a pretty interesting offer, you know? You're currently wielding a baseball bat. Do you want to turn it into a gun? Oh, okay. Make any weapon into a gun, which will use your moxie to determine its damage. I understand now. So if it doesn't use your moxie, so like this might be kind of, I don't know, because it's only +2 hot damage. But like if I get something that's like plus a lot of damage, then I can make it Zimmer's cello. It's probably not gonna like change how it looks either, right? Like that's the thing. I want to know if it like, cause like if I make Zimmer's cello into a gun, baseball gun would be pretty good. If I make Zimmer's cello into a gun, you know what? Fuck it. Yes, I do want to make Zimmer's cello into a gun. Zimmer's cello gun! You quickly turn your Zimmer's cello into a gun, then you shoot a few old tin cans with it to make it sure it works. I gotta see this. I gotta see how this works, because this sounds so badass. This mess of twigs and sap is a fairy nest. Oh, I got another fairy knife. You fumble blindly in the nest and find a knife. You pull the knife out of your hand flesh and stick it in your pocket. Yeah, you can't make the extra small Derringer into a gun. That'd be really funny. 4 of them? There's 2 fairy gunmothers in there too. There are a lot of fairies guarding that nest. Must be something good inside. The fairies put up their tiny dukes as you approach. Oh Jesus, I might want to kill this. Actually, well, I don't know. Let's see. Why am I dealing less damage here? All my things are dealing 2 less damage. I like that. Uh-oh. I think Molly is down, and I am in trouble. No, 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 I'm good. Smoke 'em. Okay, that one's just dead, so I'm good. I'm good. Because now I can do this. And then shoot it. Bam! Oh my god, it's gonna... Oh wait, no, 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 I'm good. I win. Da, da, da. You showed those fairies who's bigger and tougher than a fairy. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the symbol. I really do like that it actually like changes how you fire it too. Oh my god. More belligerent fairies. Not more belligerent than usual, just more of them. Another fairy nest. Dig around in it. You gain an effect. Wait, what? The nest contains nothing but garbage and a mousetrap, which snaps shut on your hand. You've injured your hand and it's making things slightly harder to handle. -1 muscle. That sucks ass! I don't know how to get rid of effects. I do need to get to drink a potion. Maybe raise my max AP. That could actually be pretty godlike. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, maybe. No, I don't think I'm gonna need. Oh, maybe. Let's do this. Chunky chum, yum yum yum. You guzzled a bucket of chunky chum. Hey, any chum guzzlers? That's a terrible way to sneak like this. Any chum guzzlers in chat? I wonder if I can do this fight. Let's find out. Oh! I'm getting fucked up already. I need to take out these fairy gunmothers. Like right away. Let's do this to start. Because I can like really fuck up. Jazz hands. I can really fuck up these fairy gunmothers. Well, this will hypnotize it, right? And I can just blast this one away. Blammo! Bang! Kerpow! Oh yeah, and this is way less damage. What the fuck is that? Well, okay, well, what does this do? Reduces muscle by 3. This thing's got a lot of muscle. Well, let's kneecap this bitch. Okay, nice. Did way less damage. Oh no! I should have something for health. Do I have anything that just restores health? I could use this actually. Seems like not a bad time to use this. Whoosh. And then just shoot the shit out of it. Tit, 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 tit. Fairy Star Wand. Deals your mysticality +3. Oh, physical damage and and reduce target's mysticality by 2. I should have made this into a gun. And then food. You won! Access to that undoubtedly wonderful nest is now yours. I am vibrating with nest-related excitement. It's gonna be something fucking atrocious. Another fairy nest. What horrors must await within? Huh, it's full of rocks. Inspect them. Ooh, powerful grit and impenetrable shellac. Some shellac comes from insects. But if you don't know that, it can come from basically anywhere. Extract all the useful compounds. Alright. Oh, that's right. I just gotta... let's wander a bit more. Oh, look. Check out off the side of the dirt road, you see a little trail of mushrooms. You follow it for a while and find that it leads to a cave whose mouth has been choked by mushrooms. Those things are bad for you. Check out the cave. That cave's really far down. Jesus. What is this place called? Pull some off and fight them? Ah, this huge writhing mass of fungus must be the reason why they call this place Mushroom Mountain. Oh my god! And then let's hypnotize. And then let's gun. I mean, symbol. Look at him waddle. Wow, 12 physical damage. It's a good thing I hit him with the whatchamacallit. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, I can just do this and kill. Oh, sorry, kitty. Oh, there was a kitty under my foot and I didn't realize it. I got a mushroom steak. Increases your muscle by 1, your maximum HP by 5. You've reduced the amount of fungus in the mountain by a small amount. There's still a lot of fungus in there, though. Excellent. Oh, this is like a farming spot. Oh my god, I should just, you know, let's do it. Dooch. Because I'm like pretty fucking buff right now. So this is not super hard. These mushrooms take so long to do their attacks. Look at him waddle. Crash! Mushman spear. It's pretty good. Like the story of its acquisition, the spear is long and painful, and nobody at the coffee shop is interested. So what? I need like 2 more. You know what? I can just like go do whatever. I wonder if you can actually want to go look for a fun guy somewhere else. I wonder if you can actually clear this out. There's no way, right? Let's do one more fight. Man Mush Magus. What's he gonna do? He's preparing to cast a devastating smell. Devastating smell? Devastating spell. And Mushman Feeder. Just kill this guy right here. Beep boop, beep boop. Easy kill. We've reduced the amount of fungus in the mountain by a small amount. There's still a lot of fungus though. Okay, this isn't going away. I just kind of want to keep wandering. I'm having a good time. Ah, nuts. Hold the line. I stepped in some kind of weird mushrooms. Spores all over my good dancing shoes, for crying out loud. Dancing as in actual dancing, or as in a back alley shootout? Why'd I want a different pair for each? They ain't that dissimilar. She wipes the spores off her high heels with a leaf and hands it to you, as though you'll know what to do with it. You on your way. Ooh. On the side of one of the Crystal Dream Lake's many trees, you see something curious. More accurately, you see something strange, which makes you curious. It's a glob of sap that is hardened into ink. But it shouldn't be here. It normally takes centuries for a sap to harden this much. This tree can't be more than a few years old. Collect the amber. Impenetrable shellac. You leave before the tree gets mad. Let's go to the hardware store now. I'm ready. Oh, never mind, I'm not ready. You see a building through a gap in the trees and pause to investigate. There's a large sign painted on the side of the building that says Quality Spirits. So presumably, it's either a distillery or a ghost farm. Whatever it used to be, it's a boarded up wreck now. Stop and check it out. You know I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I need 2 more experience. Oh my god. A spooky looking lady is guarding the front of the old distillery. Approach her. She glares at you as you approach, her eyes flashing blood red. Begone from this place. You have no business here. Not really. No, I'm just the curious sort. How'd you make your eyes do that? Do what? Also, I like your not quite Romanian accent. Thank you? What's with those huge vampire fangs, though? Wait a minute. Are you a vampire? I feel like if I said no, you'd actually believe me. Well, not anymore. Okay then. Yes, I am a vampire. Gosh. Leave this place at once, or the consequences will be most dire. Aw, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave, the question will be, what is eating you? And the answer will be me. That was pretty good. Yeah, you really set me up for that one. Trick her into letting you pass. Okay, I'll go. I have an appointment anyway. Oh, hey, do you have the time? I do not wear a watch, but She shades her eyes with one arm and looks up at the midday sun. Probably about 12:30? Ah! Her hair bursts into flames. With a screech, she turns into a bat, which is still on fire, and escapes into a hole on the side of the building. Huh. Okay then. Why didn't she burst into flames earlier? Whether it's the rat-a-tat-tat of a Tommy gun or the rat-a-tat-tat of a snare drum, you always deliver. Rat-a-tat-tat. Oh man, this door is locked with a government issue combination lock. Must be a prohibition thing. Oh nice, I can squirm through this hole. What even is a tillery? And why should you care about this one? Oh, terrible, just go. This is the hole that the guard fled through. The door is locked from the outside. You'll have to go back out the hole you came in. It's a laboratory workbench. You can feel the breeze here through the gap in the boards. The booze that used to... The booze that used to be stored here is now in booze heaven. I guess this is where Grandpa Joe kept all of his broken glass. Almost everything on this shelf is busted up trash, but there's one unmashed crate of booze. Crate of vodka. Vodka is great for when your doctor tells you to drink plenty of clear fluids. Ooh, I got miscellaneous chemicals. I can make fancy potions. I don't really want any of these. Face thickener. This used to be a still, and it still is. Ooh, it's got hobo code on it. Some hobo code. The code reads, "Be careful not to drop your handkerchief in this barrel." You reach into the barrel to see if anyone ignored the advice. They did. Accessory, +5 stench armor. Wow. This is a hanky soaked in some nice smelling schnapps. Pop bum egg. Let's put the Ring of Repulsion on for this combat encounter. But clearly that's what it's going to be. There are a bunch of vampires hanging out in here, and it probably shouldn't be a surprise that they've noticed you. That's her! The door guard says, pointing at you. That's her right there! Okay, now it definitely shouldn't be a surprise. Step away slowly. Oh, there's a label on this vat that reads Grandpa Joe's Extra Fancy Garlic Schnapps. Wow, maybe it wasn't Prohibition that put this place out of business. So I can definitely get past this. Because here's 2 stench armor. Oh wait, there's all 5 right there. And I can keep my good hat on. Oh look, you actually put on the gas mask, kinda. But wait a minute, is the gas mask just a... Oh no, that's the the booze-soaked handkerchief. You wear it over your face? Open the valve. You crank the valve and dump about 12 gallons of pure distilled garlic juice on the floor. Wow! Even with stench protection, it's a nasal experience you won't soon forget. The vampires completely flip their collective shinola. Some of them turn into bats and fight each other to be the first out of the hole in the wall. Some turn into mist and shoot out of the cracks in the ceiling. A couple of them just kick the front door until the lock breaks and run out of the place. After that, you hear several screams as they realize it's daytime outside. Alrighty. Put the glasses back on. This vat. Oh, look! It's like watery now. I guess garlicky. This vat is intentionally left empty. Unfriendly vat. Do not use. Yeah, but still. The drum is almost certainly empty. Bang on it. The drum emits a hollow, sober clang. The sofa is soaking wet. One of those mist vampires must have been sitting here. Those vampires left a crate of booze on the floor. Crate of gin. The mirror on this vanity has been broken, but the drawers still work. See what's in them. Amethyst choker? The tightness of this necklace makes your neck muscles stand out more when you grimace. And a mood ring constantly changes your mood. That's cute. The kind of mood rings you're thinking of haven't been invented yet, and you're not sure how that makes you feel. Probably it makes you feel a different way every time you walk into a new room. This table is strewn with miscellaneous vampire stuff. Vampire boots. Bloodle. Increase your maximum HP by 5, makes you immune to bleeding. Not bad. It's a piping hot strudel. Okay, so it is bloodle. Filled with blood instead of, I don't know, raspberries or whatever strudels normally have in them. Cosmetic wine. A vampire's metabolism won't process real wine, but vampires still want to look cool, like cool wine people. Let's check out those vampire boots. These were invented when a cobbler accidentally mispronounced vampire bats. Oh, you just kind of float. Those aren't very fun. I didn't rock the crab clogs for very long. So what are all the vampires dead? Did I get rid of all of them? Oopsie. As you're walking down a dirt road towards your destination, you catch a whiff of dog food. You turn your head towards its source, which turns out to be a pet store. Gotta go to the pet store. That kitty needs food still. It's one of those boxes full of bees. A bee box, you think it's called? Smart of Greta to sell compassionate pets instead of indifferent ones. Aw, kitty. A scrawny looking cat is sleeping here. Better leave this alone. Meet your next best friend today. Good fronds are hard to find. Greta, you presume. Hello there. Welcome to Greta's Compassionate Pet Store. I'm Greta. Hi, Greta. Can I ask you a question? Of course. Where are all the pets? Oh, they're out back. In cages? No, in the woods. I see. What stops them from leaving? Compassion. Okay, what pets do you have for sale? Well, I've got this snake available for adoption. I've also got one giant mosquito left in stock. Tell me about the snake. Oh, you can't go wrong with the world's most dangerous rope. This guy will totally fill your enemies up with poison, just 150 meat. Maybe not for me. Tell me about the giant mosquito. Hey, now don't knock it. A giant mosquito. Ugh. Hey, now don't knock it. A mosquito is great to have on your side in a fight. Not only can they suck the blood out of stuff, they can also pump that blood into you to heal you. Mathematically speaking, that's twice the power. Huh. I can't believe I don't have enough. What do you feed these? Oh, you don't have to worry about regular food. They'll graze or scavenge for whatever. They're very resourceful. Well, that's certainly convenient. If you want to soup them up a bit, though, make them really beefy, I'll sell you some specially formulated familiar chow. I'm a little uncomfortable with the use of words like soup and beef in a pet store, but okay. Haha! Tell me about the special chow. I've got 3 bags of familiar chow left. Familiar chow is specially formulated to beef up your buddies. Want to buy a bag? Yeah, sure. 1 bag of familiar chow coming right up. More like going right down your familiar's gullet. Haha. Thank you, Greta. Well, I've got this snake available for adopt. Okay. That's it for now. I got an item. Greta's Guide to Cross-Species Friendship. Grants a combat skill. Call for backup. Cause your familiar to act 2 additional times? Hey, before you leave, would you like a complimentary copy of this book I wrote? Oh, thanks. That's actually kind of insane. The book is pretty woo-woo, but you have to admit that it creates warm feelings in your heart towards your familiars. Now it's time to exploit that warmth and kindness. There's an appendix in the back filled with trust exercises, but you're not sure you've got the energy for that right now. This seems really fucking good. This was a nice little detour. I really want that snake familiar. Leave Greta to her pets? Yes. The snake familiar sounds very good. Uh-oh. 3 figures approach you, their faces obscured by the shadows of trees. Wow, ooh. Excuse me, what? Who are you? As they step into the light, you see that they have human bodies, but their heads are hideous, misshapen fungal growths. They glare at you with beady black eyes. Wow. Holy crap on toast. Try to talk to him. Wah. One of them scowls angrily. Wah. Ooh. Wah. They're staring daggers at you now. They exchange glances and muttered wah-oos, then move towards you with a menacing air. It looks like they're fed up with your nonsense and have decided to teach you a lesson you're more able to comprehend. Uh-oh, there's 4 of them. Might be in trouble here. Let's see though. Damn, 19 damage. I might be dead here. We'll see. Okay, he's preparing still. Okay, good, 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 good. Safe. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Spore Blast! Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh no, how much is he gonna deal? Oh! I might be dead here. Yeah. Oh no, that's right. He's just preparing an attack because he's a fucking idiot. Uh-oh. Oh no, 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 no. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. That was a close one. Thaddeus the Sparrow grows stronger. You won. Hopefully those guys weren't diplomatic envoy or anything like that. Wahoo! After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Translate it. The code reads, "Nice man, ask him for candy." Neat. Want to take a walk in the woods? Valley Hardware. This barrel has a joke price tag on it, 10,000 meat. A barrel of rusty nuts and bolts, in case you want to buy some garbage, I guess. Paints in all of this season's trendiest patented colors, such as top purple and blueberry yellow and forest amber. You don't understand the purpose of any of these tools. The shelf is labeled ineffective pesticides. Hey now, that room ain't part of the store. The proprietor, you presume. You're the proprietor, I presume? Yeah, welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Because why is that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Haha, haha. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do for you? Ask for candy. Do you have any candy? Why, sure. Here you go. Wow, that's good. He pulls a piece of hard candy out of a jar under the counter and hands it to you. You know that I do, but you also know that I just gave you some. Don't be greedy. Ask about a valve. Oh, sure. What kind do you need? Oh, Christ. Shit. Never mind. What's he got for sale? I only have 34 meat. A fuse? I have one already. Okay. Comfy hat lining? That's pretty good. Oh. Add 1 bonus damage to a weapon. Steel-toed boots. People will hear you coming. I want these boots. Used plunger. Oh, I should have made the used plunger a gun. I'm broke as shit, boy. I don't want to sell Zimmer's cello gun. I do want to sell my fish, wherever they are. Where's my bag of fish? Fish in a sack. Well, now they're worth so little that I kind of want to keep all my fish. Because it's kind of nice seeing all the different fish I've caught. Check out these new boots. For people who value their toes a lot more than they value the rest of their feet. Oh. Pretty unfun. I need to figure out what kind of valve I need. Uh-oh. Somewhere nearby you hear singing, a languid, sultry, wordless tune that makes your feet turn of their own accord and leads you off the path and deeper into the forest. Your senses feel numbed, as though you're walking through a thick fog and it's getting difficult to, brain. After a short time, you arrive at the edge of a small clearing. A pale woman in a long red dress is lounging on a rock, shaded by the branches overhead. She smiles when she sees you and reaches out her hand, gesturing for you to approach. Your feet start to shuffle forward. As you stumble toward the pale woman, two vampires appear out of the nearby shadows, grinning toothily. You know, as they do. Looks like you fell into a vambush. Vampire mesmer. Intends to mesmerize your entire party. Conjure a hematic orbulus. Let's hit this mesmer first. Let's boost my moxie. How much damage am I dealing with a gunshot? 24 plus 5 is not enough. I need plus 6. Vampires can't be hypnotized. Uh-oh. I am pumping out fucking damage here. Oh, that was minus a lot of moxie. That's not great. Let's just fucking kneecap this bitch. Bam! Wait, what? What happened? Am I in trouble? Possibly. La la la. Nice. These vampires are strong as hell. Gun them down. How much health does it have? 17? Dude, Jazz Hands is kind of fucking broken. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna upgrade. Dun dun dun. Vampire Pitch Pipe deals your moxie +3 and spooky damage. This is what vampire sirens use to make sure their haunting melodies are just out of tune enough to sound creepy, but not so out of tune as to sound like they're bad singers. And then cosmetic wine. 2 of them. It's a long ass walk. How much experience do I have right now? I have 18. I think I needed 75. Hey kitty, over here. A Glaxton valve. Will any other kind work? Nope, it's a Glaxton pump. Needs a Glaxton valve. Wait, is that a style of valve or a brand name? Both. Ugh, proprietary hardware is the worst. Yeah. Glaxton. That's a pretty easy name to remember, luckily. Your meandering hike takes you near the lake, which may not have been reflected in the map display, but you'll just have to suspend your disbelief on that one. Molly picks up a flat stone and skims it expertly across the water. Nice one. Thanks. Hey kitty, how big a rock do you think you can chuck? Raw muscle isn't exactly my forte, but I guess I'd do alright. You pick up a fist-sized rock and pitch it into the lake with a splash. A loud plonk follows closely behind, and you turn to see Molly picking up a softball-sized rock with a grin. That's impressive. I may look like a girly girl, but my Tommy's got to kick like a mule. Got to keep the rust off of these pistons, you know? Is Tommy your boyfriend? That sounds kinda... My girlfriend's name is Nancy. Tommy is short for M1921 Thompson submachine gun. Oh, right, I knew that. She heaves another large rock into the lake. You try your best to match her, but it's not much of a contest. Continue on your way. Ding, 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 ding. Glaxton. Ask about a valve. Glaxton valve? Well, shucks, they stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. Guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory. Or maybe after it got flooded. Anyways, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you, and you can take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. Jesus Christ, what's going on back here? Pile of waterlogged garbage. The good thing you don't care what month it is because this calendar is worthless. This shelf is empty, but even the emptiness is somehow dirty. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? These boxes would be perfect for storing a collection of mildewed clothes. Nasty trash. Seepage has caused this concrete to become set in its ways. Blow its mind. You open the concrete's mind to the wonders of the world. It feels stronger and more capable now. Something's wrong with this door in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking? Huh. It's a workbench covered in tools. I don't need to make anything. Stacks of boxes, neatly labeled. Shelves full of neatly organized hardware that definitely hasn't been destroyed yet. There's a 1917 calendar on the wall by the desk. It looks brand new. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because... Hey now, what in the heck were you doing in my back room? And how'd you get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine. Suppose just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. You don't understand. Oh, yeah. This shelf is laden with dangerous pesticides that you're pretty sure were banned years ago. A sign on this barrel says "not for sale." A barrel of gleaming nuts and bolts. Paints in all of this season's most popular colors, such as traditional purple and classic red and traditional gray. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. Weird. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Because of the selection or the prices? Well, shucks, nobody's ever asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Ha, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. What can I do for you? I'd like to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Ah, sorry, government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Yeah, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks? Would you mind holding on to it for me if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years. What? No, forget how I said. Now, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Yeah, that's rat. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxton valves than what they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up to the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake? I never heard of that, but it's got a little picture of a dam on it there, see? That's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. Interesting. It's still weird. I wonder if we can bring this up. Nope. Hey, kitty, over here. Damn. I have another kitty on my lap. Sasha's sleeping on my arm. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they're more or less like smoking holes in space through which you can see the faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Miss Yeller the Third. Clearly you did not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? I suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. Well, that makes sense, considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Oh no! Miss Yellow Third, you are interfering in affairs that do not concern you, and they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you creeps stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning. We are not playing games. Well, that's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. It's called 52 Pickup. You whip out a deck of cards and spray them in the orbs, which flinch and sputter in the fluttering cloud of white cardstock. By the time Poindexter recovers his composure, you're gone. Why, you dirty, uncouth little... Next time we meet, I'll put you in your place. And I'm adding littering to your list of crimes. I like how you could just kick ball. Kick ball, because they're balls and you just kick them. It's so simple. There's a lot of lake water in this pipe. I got an item, fish in a sack. I caught a specific trout. I caught a rubber sole. Gosh, trash fire cod. The pump has a Glaxton valve on it. Grab it. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could detach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. This drain pipe has some nasty goo coming out of it. Ooh, flower. A beautiful flower stands in defiance of the reining in of nature. Smells as good as it looks. This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. Same thing. There's a hobo code next to this pipe. The code reads, meat hidden in pipe. Ooh, you reach into the pipe and snag concealed and congealed wealth. That's a lot of meat. Leave this damn thing behind. Another one of those time doors. Let's hope that repeated exposure to these isn't going to give your ancestors cancer. Jesus. A door is being delivered. Good. A crate labeled pipe shoes. See what's inside. Ah, this is probably not what they meant to order. These don't make any sense, but you're just going to have to roll with it. It helps you get around. They don't. Yeah, you gotta see these. Yo! What's with this fucking music? You can't go past the edge of this window to the past. I guess it stands to reason that a structure this big would need more than one truck's worth of concrete. This one is empty. Some careless dam worker has abandoned a toolbox here. Their loss is my gain. Spray on asbestos? Asbestos? Sharpening stone, that's good. Self-adhesive rivets, that's really good. This truck is even heavier than a regular truck. Fish. Nah, you don't want to get your hook stuck. Hey, Poindexter says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Poindexter? Yeah, Poindexter, the foreman. Terrence Poindexter. Ah, jeez. The man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving is all. Rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? You mean straw? Nah, we've got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out a nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm gonna turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Poindexter considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jellied eels or something? And I'd kill for a jellied eel. Poindexter brings these little bottles of sludge. He says, how does it go? He says, the point of eating is nutrition. Making sustenance pleasurable is a pointless waste of time and resources. Sheesh. He's a real riot at parties, that guy. That sounds awful. That's because it is awful. Clutches his stomach and moans. Offer him something to eat. Ooh, maybe a mushroom steak. I have a few of those. Oh wow, thank you. He greedily devours it, his stomach still growling. I have another one. Oh god, thanks, but I already had one of those. I can only eat one of a... Oh my god. Thanks, but I already had one of those. I can only eat one of a given thing each day. Doctor's orders. Let's give him the freshly baked roll. He's starting to look a little less hungry and a little more reactive. Let's give him the homemade cookie. If you had to describe his current mood, you'd probably say he's 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. He's almost asleep, but still looks just a little bit hungry. You can have the bloodle. Relatable. He greedily devours it. Finally satiated, he slumps to the ground and falls fast asleep. Aww. This guy is in a well-deserved food coma. The sign says lunch, but what's on the table isn't identifiable as anything you'd want to eat. Claxman screws. The brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. Step inside. Ooh. A workman-like toilet for workman-like workmen. Hooray! 20 experience for flushing a toilet? Oh, the taps don't work, but there's still a bunch of water pulled in the basin. Let's fish in it first. Handful of clean water. Nice. You should leave the rest for people who need to use this room for its intended purpose. Splash some water on your face. You lose an effect. Hand injury. Yo! It's gone. The taps don't work. Okay, nice. Grafton nuts. Grafton these nuts to your face? Daxton shafts. Waxman discs. Braxton cords. Frampton picks. Glaxton valves. There's only one left. Good thing you got here when you did. It's good they're building a dam. It'd be a shame if future generations got to enjoy this beautiful forest. This is so stupid. Leave this dam behind. Back to the lighthouse. Oh, geez. You wander off the main path and stroll among the trees for a bit. It's nice to get out in nature for a bit, at least until you walk into an invisible spiderweb and it gets all tangled in your hair. While flailing around, disgusted, trying to get it off of you, you stumble into a second spiderweb, which goes right across your face. Ah! And that's how, staggering blindly, you got yourself tangled up in a third spiderweb. This one much longer and stronger, and made to trap prey of more or less your size. The extremely large spider, sitting in the corner of the web, looks delighted to see you, and inasmuch a spider can smile, this one's smile has poison dripping off of it. That's a big-ass spider. Good thing I can kill it in one hit. Doot 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 doot. Doot. Oopsie. Let's just fucking add a flute to the soundtrack. I didn't realize it permanently added a flute to the soundtrack. That's so sick. Damn, it goes through my shield. Oh, it doesn't. Well, the poison does go through my shield, but the damage doesn't. Spider Fang. That's really good. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna use this. You won. Congratulations on not being too grossed out to fight. Like, I probably would have been. Makes you immune to poison? Wow. Okay. Yay! Doo-doo. And then I can use the snake tooth ring. Spider Fang. And now every hit I do is going to deal 5 poison also. I got the valve you asked for. Did you install it? No, I have it right here. Don't do much good in your hands like that. Go hook it up to the pump outside. It's some kind of funky pump contraption. Fortunately, the place where it slots in is clearly labeled. I installed the valve. Yep. Been watching the water level through the window here. It'd be dry enough for our purposes now. Come on upstairs. Disappears through the door behind them. Oopsie. Most lighthouses have a somewhat bigger lamp. An empty and wet bookshelf. Good thing he had his books downstairs. His book downstairs, singular. A box of spare 60-watt light bulbs. You only use 60-watt light bulbs? Don't need much. Ain't that big a lake. Huh. Well, here we are. Welcome to where the magic happens. Magic? Sure. Yaloo. Old lighthouse keeper joke. So, can I have the compass now? What? No, certainly not. I need that. But you asked if I had an old compass and said I did. And that I'd show it to you. Never said nothing about giving it to you. Oh, well, I really need it. So do I. Gotta calibrate this lamp to the North Star every so often. I need a good compass to show me which one is the north one. What if I got you a new one? Nope. I said a good one. The new ones ain't any use at all. Why not? Because how they changed them. What? Changed the compasses? They didn't teach you that in school. Folks got short memories. It was only around about the turn of the century. Some Atlas company bought the patent on West and rebranded it as New North. Then they did a recall on all the compasses and issued new ones. They all point west now, and that's useless for my purposes. Okay, well, how about I find you another old one then? Find another pre-New North compass in at least as good a condition as mine, then sure, I'll swap you. Don't really get what the point of that would be, though. You'd already have one. Well, it's a long story. Fine then. Here, maybe this'll help you. Most of the old compasses got radium point on the dials, so you can't read them at night. This old Geiger counter ought to be able to pick up the radiation from that. Where should I start? Well, most folks consider the old kind of compass to be trash nowadays. If I was trash, I'd probably be at the old junkyard. To the junkyard! You see a familiar-looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason she looks so familiar is because she looks exactly like you. Let's greet her. Hi. Are you a clone or is this a time paradox or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree. High five. The two of you, literally speaking, exchange a friendly high five. Kiss her goodbye? You lean in for a kiss goodbye. No tongue now. Haha, yeah, we wouldn't want to make this weird or anything. Pooch, wink. Now you get to look forward to a second one. Continue on. Hello, little kitty. Heated fishing rod cooks the trash. Wait, a heated fishing rod cooks the trash from the inside. Pull it out. You got an item, hot rod. The trash is left medium rare, but a connoisseur would eat it well done. The rod is almost too hot to handle. Finally, my own clone! Oh hey, there's something shiny in this pile of trash. Cast a net ring? Jazz Hands also increases your muscle and mysticality by 3. God damn! The miniature castanets on this ring add a jaunty little bit of percussion when you shake your hands. That's really good. This pile of trash must be especially appealing to flies. I could get some stench armor. This pile of trash smells much worse than the other piles. Congratulations, it's the worst pair of pants you could have ever imagined. Yay! Wearing these pants makes you wish you could afford better pants. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten saved by the pants I'm wearing right now. This radio must be solar powered or trash powered. Let's cook. Need a breath of fresh air? Sleaze armor. I don't know if I have anything that gives me sleaze armor. That's 2 sleaze armor. I probably have a potion or something. Oh, I do. Yeah, because I do really want this. Slather your lips with the entire tube of balm. Now you can safely kiss anything. It seems like all the wettest, slimiest trash has been sorted into this pile. I got a nasty spoon. Grab a nasty old spoon from the pile and use it to dig through the gloop. You don't find anything, so you just keep the spoon. I don't know why you would keep that spoon, but you did. From the looks of it, this spoon has been used to eat a lot of unspeakable chowders. Uh-oh, stinky! Alright, let's eat this. What is it? Oh, the nasty old coffee. You drink the coffee. The months have not been kind to it, and because it can't exact revenge on the months, it decides to exact it on your mouth instead. You gain an effect, alert, regretful. You've got plenty of mental energy with which to wish you hadn't drunk that disgusting coffee. And I can put my maintenance overalls back on. This hobo is trying to wrestle a stove out of the pile of trash. Howdy, I'm Beanie. Hi, Beanie. I'm Dapper Swerve. What are you up to? Trying to get this stove so's I can haul it back to our hobo camp outside of Ocean City. Oh, you know about the hobo camp? Yep, I'll be cooking up a mess of beans once I get this stove back there, let me tell you. Ask him about the hobo code. Wait, why didn't I ask him? Oh, that's why. You know any hobo code? Sure, heck, I know about a dozen different symbols for beans. Wouldn't one be enough? They all look pretty similar now that you mention it. I can't help him at the moment. Not strong enough yet. The opening leads to an underground labyrinth of filth. Unfortunately, your Geiger counter is ticking faintly, so you're probably going to have to go in there. I hope you aren't wearing your favorite anything. It turns out that this garbage dump is much deeper and older than it initially appeared. Huge rooms and tunnels have been carved out of the trash, like the worst archaeological dig imaginable. And just to make a bad scene even worse, it looks like a whole gang of those horrible little fairies have made a home here. Oh, Christ. This is an unironically there is an ironically half-buried shovel here. I got a shovel. This device is called a shovel because of the way it shoves dirt out of the way and for the fact that the guy who named it liked the letter L for digging. Oh god. This wall of trash is riddled with fairy tunnels. Oh god. Ringing this bell would stir up some angry fairies. So what, there's 4 on that side. There's only 2, 3, 4. Fuck, there's 4 on both sides. There's 5 on this side. Might be in trouble. I'm in big trouble here. Bam! Oh, you missed the spiders, Don. Oh god, he's still alive. Oh, I should have killed that thing. Kablamo! Oh, still alive. And this should deal like no damage, right? Oh, it healed everyone. Jazz hands. Flushed it out. And then the poison should proc at the start of their turn. Yep. You won! With those fairy out of the way, you can get to the northern tunnel. Wait, is that north? The leftern tunnel. Another fairy cake. There's a loose coat hanger on the ground. You never know when this could come in handy. Wire coat hanger. You're not sure why anybody would want to wear a coat made of wire, but whatever. Shut the fuck up. When did I get a sniper? She's not a sniper. She's the rootinest, tootinest, lesbian-ootinest Tommy gun owner in the wherever we are. There are a lot of fairies in that direction, frolicking around and making animal noises. Dying animal noises. Oh, fuck! Alright, I'm probably fucking dead here. Oh, that barely dealt any damage, though. Fuck. I don't know what would have been better. Yeah. You know what? Let's fucking clobber. Let's fucking cap their knee. I didn't even need to do that because they were gonna die anyways. Uh-oh, this might be bad for me. Oh no, it just summoned a little fucking mushroom dickhead. Uh-oh. Alright, I lose. Maybe. No, I'm still alive. I'm still good here. Because this one's either gonna kill me or heal me. We'll see how it goes. Yes, dude! I deal 14 damage total, so I can hit you. Yeah, I'll hit you with this. And I'll hit you with this. Then you're gonna summon another little mushroom. Now that's dead. Now if I hit you again, then stab you again, this one will die at the start of their turn. I might die before I get to that though. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Oh! Angry. +1 muscle. Lost. Specifically, you've lost your ability to explore any further in that direction. Losing that fight made you really mad. No, you've got enough XP to buy a skill and make your character more powerful. How much XP do I have right now? I have 90? Dun, 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 dun. God, the soothing flute upgrade might be kind of hot. Yeah, let's get that soothing flute upgrade. Oh wow, it's 2 extra. I'm going to describe this as dryly as possible because you clearly don't deserve jokes anymore. You study the chart and improve your skill. Soothing Flute has been upgraded. You discard the book in a non-humorous way. Okay. So yeah, let's pop the flute. No! Oh, fuck! Let's pop that flute immediately. I think I should just kill the fairy gunmother right away. Actually, I can hypnotize fairy gunmother. And then this fairy mush tender like might really end up fucking me up. But so will this fairy pine needler. So let's get this fairy pine needler. That's fine. Okay, now that fairy pine needler's dead. She can hit the enemies with the rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, I think I just want a rat-a-tat-tat here. Yeah. Oh! I deal 14 damage, plus 3 is 17. So I'll kill this. Please heal me. Ah! This ain't looking good. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, what are you gonna do? Heal. Oh! I'm pretty sure I win. Oh my god. Am I locked? Is this a deadlock? There's no way. Oh, yes, I win. Fuck you. You dumb fucking fairy bitch. Fairy skull wand? This tiny wand is tipped with a fairy skull, which is like a human skull, except it's only about an inch in diameter. You won! Your award is getting to explore further in a literal garbage tunnel. Oh, okay, don't pout. You have some loot, too. Fairy dust, fairy cake. Yay! A nasty book is half bird in the nasty ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gee. Oh, it's over there too. I want to see what's in the other direction first. Oh, look, hobo code. The code reads, "What is junk really?" Wow, that really makes you think. It really does. That's way too many fairies. And that's the fairy tunnel fight forever. There's a whole flock of fairy here, all armed with rusty needles. It almost seems like they're practicing their fencing skills, but their fighting style is so chaotic it's hard to tell. What shoes do I have on? I have pipe shoes. Breaking Keonta news. Don't say the update's out. Also, hello. Yes, also, hello, Hippo. Tonight at 12? Bro. All right, calling in sick tomorrow. No, I'm not going to do that. Tempting, but I will not do that. But I know what I'm doing all day tomorrow. If I didn't have to wake up at 5 a.m., then I would probably play tonight. But I will simply have to persist. I am taking... Am I dead? Oh, nice. Yes, stab someone else that isn't me. So now I can get a fatty heal, but not that big. I just kind of want some heal. You fucking kidding me? No, let's just fucking... Oh! Yeah, I should win this. This is gonna deal the perfect amount of damage. Yo, GG's, fairies! You won! Hopefully a case of tetanus is not part of the loot. A foot from a big statue. That's how far you are away from this and what it is. It seems pretty depressed. You listen to the statue. It's sad about the passage of time, but you manage to make it feel a little better by reminding it that it's still a really big, really strong foot. It gives you some toe jam as a gesture of thanks. That's very gross. Look at that kitty. Are there any kitties back there? Oh, salt's in the basket. Oh, uh-oh. Ow. Ooh. Holy dang, somebody threw away a perfectly good cow skull. They're rare as heck, considering that there haven't been any cows in this country for more than 30 years. Uh-oh. I don't like this. This would look great in your room. It's always hard to tell whether one of these is part of a normal cow somebody killed for sport or the entirety of a horrible, floating cow skull somebody killed in self-defense. Cows are not a very bad history. The Geiger counter is really going nuts. This must be the spot. Just beneath the surface, your shovel strikes the top of a crate. The Geiger counter continues its irritating clickery. Stomp through the crate lid. You give the top of the old crate a mighty stomp and end up ankle deep in compasses. It's better than being ass deep in compankles. That's what you always say. Haha. Anyway, enough jokes. You grab the least ruined looking compass. You also breathe a sigh of relief as you turn off that annoying Geiger counter. This is a compass from back when they changed which way is north. Now back to the lighthouse. None of the other old compasses look to be of value. Cow that eats people. Yes. And fights clowns. Oh god, why are these boxes? A teetering stack of crates is holding up part of the ceiling here. Kick it! What the fuck? The trash has collapsed into an unsafe staircase-like heap. That was extremely lucky. Oh. Back to the lighthouse. In a ditch next to the dirt road you're walking down, you spy a pile of coal mine tailings. Must have fallen off a truck or something. You remember your history of rocks professor telling you that you could extract a little bit of hair grease from this stuff if you really put some elbow grease into it. Got stylish gel. Grease in, grease out. Wow, just look at it. You'll never be as cool as this slime. Grease on down the road. You know what? I don't want to continue quite yet because I think this is the last thing I have on my to-do list. Yeah. Well, for now. But oh, nice. You see a faded billboard advertising some kind of crystal shop. Check it out. Because I don't want to start the next story beat because I'm wrapping up soon. You want to make a crystal and clear out? Oh, it's empty. Nothing on the shelves. Looks like they're out of everything. The proprietress of this empty store is nothing to proprietor. Talk to her. What do you sell here? What do you think? Nothing. You're dead right, aren't you? And that's funny, don't you think? Because you'd really think that a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, wouldn't you? Please, you're using too many italics. I can't focus. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is me. Ooh, I love little stories. My parents wanted me to go straight into college, so that's what I did. But college girls, they're only thinking about one thing. Getting a degree so they can work in a mine. I'm not like regular girls, lady. I want to sell the things that come out of a mine. Sure, gases and such. So I dropped out and moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. But when I arrived, the mine was out of business. And now so am I, before I even got started. I missed why you wanted to sell crystals specifically. My name is Crystal. That doesn't mean you have to sell crystals. Yeah, but it just means I got fewer nouns to keep in my head. Want me to check out that mine? Yeah, and break me off a couple crystals. You were thinking? Not asking you to clear out the whole mine, lady. But with just a few crystals, I can afford to send my whole sorority down there. I unlocked Gumbuckle Mine. See what I can do. You expecting everything to be crystal clear? Bare shelves. Doo-doo. A huge rotten log is blocking your path through the woods. I mean, well, not blocking per se. It's just a log. It isn't infinitely long or anything. You can go around it. It's just, interrupted you. You know what I mean. Anyway, there's a big rotten log here. You go around the other side of the log and discover that the shadier, damper side of it is covered in big, weird mushrooms. Neat. Or gross, depending on how you feel about mushrooms. Grab a big handful of fungus. You grab a large mushroom with both hands and pluck it off the log. It blinks 2 little beady eyes at you and waves 2 little arms in a thoroughly upset manner. When you drop it on the ground, a second mushroom stands up making angry noises. And then, as you start to back away, you hear a sort of harumph noise behind you, and turn to see a third, much larger mushroom cracking its knuckles at you. Run away. Fortunately, these mushrooms are not fast enough to stop you from beating a hasty retreat. I mean, they're mushrooms. A fast mushroom would be really unexpected and terrifying. Phew. Good thing I have my crowbar. It's elevator is rested into a state of total functionlessness. Bam! Crowbar makes short work of the longboards. Oh no. You know what? I'll save this until next time. I think this is a good stopping point. What a good game. I'm really liking it so far. Shadows, what a fucking stealth drop, man. You can't, I guess, they really just said, haha, here's another game. Just out of nowhere. Without saying a single damn word. Since the Reckoning at Gun Manor release. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. Great game. Great studio.